Last time on Lost Judgment, the Kaito Files. It's her! Holy shit, she fucking killed him. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh!
I can't afford to get caught yet.
No! We just found her!
Well, make no mistake. June is definitely my son.
We don't do any bad stuff, the haters say.
You literally admitted to kidnapping someone's dog!
I never meant to kill anybody. I don't want to hurt anymore! I hope you hurt till the day you die.
Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Lost Judgment, the Kaito Files. And yeah, picking this up right after the end of the last episode where we tailed Kenmochi for a while because we found out that Mikiko has been trying to kill everyone in Crimson Lotus because they were a part of apparently, like, you know, maybe like it sounds like maybe like, you know, basically like, yeah, they did this thing, they committed arson, but they didn't know that people were going to be in the house. So in a way, it's technically not their fault. But yeah, now I'm wondering who the person who set them up was, and it's probably going to be whoever that real estate guy who wanted to buy them out is.
A series of brutal murders rocks the young elites in Kamurocho. Each victim was a founder of Crimson Lotus, a group of thugs for hire. Mikiko lost her only sister at the hands of these thugs, along with her foster parents. And to get revenge, she takes matters into her own hands. Like a phantom in the night, she attempts to kill the Crimson Lotus founders one by one. However, Kenmochi lays an ambush for Mikiko, fearing that he might be her next target. Kaito bursts in on the scene and returns Mikiko back to safety. Seeing her safe and sound grants him a moment's repose, but their ordeal is far from over.
Yeah, although this is the last chapter, apparently. Chapter 4, Cat and Mouse. Apparently, like, yeah, there are only 4 chapters to this. At least that's what I read online. It said there were only 4 chapters. So, yeah. I checked how long it was because I was interested.
Hey, is she all right? They didn't do nothing to her, did they? Yeah, she's fine. She's just out. Oh, that's good.
Get in, Kaito. We're taking Mikiko-san somewhere safe.
Fine. But you better be ready to talk.
Uh-huh.
Isn't this their old office?
As you can see, we're packing up. Excuse the mess.
Crazy to think you were working for Mikiko all this time. Why didn't you just say so?
Because we only found out who she really was the other day. We had no idea she was June's mom, either.
Even though she's your client?
All she gave us was a job, not her name. Said to protect Jun Sadamoto. Kidnap him if you have to, but make sure he stays safe. That's the long and short of it.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm not following. So, she hired some crooked detectives and left her husband and kid in the dark? Just what the hell was she planning?
You're aware she's been trying to get revenge on Crimson Lotus, yes?
Yeah?
So, what if she needed a babysitter? After her deed was done, all she'd need to do was swing by here, pick up June, and hightail it out of Japan.
Bullshit. Oh! Mikiko-san! Mikiko.
Masaharu-san,
Oh, you scared the piss out of me.
you saved me again?
Don't tell me you forgot. I'm supposed to be your bodyguard, remember? All right, Mikiko. Tell me, did you really kill those people?
Absolutely, she did.
I intended to, but I never got the chance.
What do you mean?
Well, someone else was always one step ahead of me. No matter who I was after, they were killed before I even showed up.
What?
Ashizaki, the man in the burning building, same deal. He was dead by the time I arrived, and the place was already up in smoke.
So then, you're saying you're not a killer after all?
I mean, she wanted to be.
Correct. Though I'd give anything to do him in myself. Bastards.
Any idea who might be beating you to the punch?
I wish I knew.
I see.
Someone was going around killing the founders of Crimson Lotus before Mikiko could get to him? Who could hold a 14-year-old grudge against the guys who murdered Maho-chan and her family?
Mikiko, there's a lot I want to ask you. Are you okay to talk?
Yeah.
About her motive.
Why go after the Crimson Lotus founders? Was it really out of revenge? You mentioned Crimson Lotus being responsible for killing your family. What set this all into motion?
It all started with Kenmochi. He was some kind of real estate broker way back when. He was making a fortune too. And that was before the bastard went after my parents.
Right. Sadamoto-san mentioned something like that.
Except, there was no evidence that they ever started the fire. The police pinned it all on the stalker and left it at that. Meaning it's up to me to get justice.
Mikiko.
About her faked suicide.
2 years back, you disappeared from your home, leaving a suicide note behind. The cops believe you killed yourself, but obviously you never did.
Of course not. Besides, I can't just die and leave my son behind. It was Crimson Lotus who framed my suicide. Must have been convenient for them.
I figured that was the case. But still, I can't believe you lived. They seriously pushed you off a waterfall?
To this day, I have no clue how I survived. I was apparently knocked out at the time. Maybe I have the devil's luck. Anyway, when I woke up, Shirakawa-san had already taken me in. But I couldn't remember anything.
What made your memories come back?
I was watching TV.
TV?
Yes. And Kyoya's face was on there.
Wait, what?
Right. Your husband.
He's been on TV a lot lately. I think I saw him on some morning show. Anyway, he was chatting with a celebrity, looking real smug. And that's when it all came back. What Crimson Lotus had done to me, and what they took away.
Was there a reason you didn't contact your family right then? Sadamoto-san and June were worried like hell.
Let's just say I had some unfinished business to deal with. The kind a woman's family doesn't need to know about.
Okay then. Let's say you had taken down Crimson Lotus. Then what? You really meant for these dopes to take June?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. That's all I can say.
Oh, what the hell? Is she seriously planning to run off with June overseas? Ask why she hired the Bato agency.
Mikiko, why'd you want to stick June with these shady assholes?
Because I needed a detective who'd take an anonymous job. I couldn't let it get out that I was still alive. The last thing I wanted was Crimson Lotus hunting me down first. And while detectives are supposed to maintain confidentiality, I can't just take that at face value. Besides, any legit detective would turn down some random woman asking to snatch up a specific kid, right?
That's the point.
True. Guess that explains why you'd go to ex-Yakuza.
Yeah, except Igarashi-san figured out who I was midway through it all.
Sorry I had to pry, Mikiko-san. But I always vet my clients. I'll admit, I was shocked to find out a dead woman hired us. Not to mention, one who was hell-bent on taking out Crimson Lotus. Those disgusting bastards. But hey, that's the most exciting shit that's happened to us in years. Why wouldn't we go all in?
I appreciate the help, Igarashi-san. Your people have had my back since day one. And Senda-san, I'm sorry my actions put you in harm's way.
How'd you even afford them after being gone 2 years? You have cash stored away somewhere?
After all I went through, I still managed to have my wedding ring. Pawned that off right away.
Apparently it was enough to cover my fee and then some.
Coming from the guy who dropped 20 mil on a watch? Man, how much was that ring worth? A lot, probably. Ask about June's real dad.
You know, your boy June ended up paying me a visit. He wanted me to help him find his mom.
I knew about that. Igarashi-san had told me he was with you. It didn't take me long to figure out what he was up to.
He also thinks he's my son. Of course, I beg to differ, but...
Right. That's all in his imagination.
Yeah, that's what your husband said too. I guess June was reading her diary from when we were together and got some ideas in his head. He said you wrote, "I'll never see Masaharu-san again. And I should get this taken care of."
I wrote that? Huh. I wonder what I meant.
Come on, you really don't remember?
How could I? That diary's as old as time. And even so... Wait. You don't mean...
Ringing some bells?
Remember that time I borrowed 50,000 yen while we were out shopping? I forgot to grab money from the bank. But there it was, the cutest coat I had ever seen. The last one on the rack. And of course, I left my card...
Know what? It does sound familiar. Hold on. Don't tell me.
I never gave you your money back after we split up. So I was stuck thinking about whether or not I should pay you back. It would have been pretty awkward after the breakup we had. So yeah, that was stressful.
What? You mean to tell me that's what all that meant?
Oh my god!
If you want, I could give you 50 grand right now.
No thanks.
God damn it. I love the fact that, June being his son was a red herring, though. I love that. I do love that.
Really? Okay, you're the boss.
And that's it. Wow. Mikiko must be exhausted. I got what I needed.
Easy, Mikiko-san. They might have put drugs in your system. Why don't you take a rest in the back?
Sure. I'll take you up on that.
Your guy, Senda. He's into Mikiko, isn't he?
That obvious, huh?
Well, yeah.
What can I say? The guy's a big softy. I always tell him not to get too close to clients.
What about you? Mikiko got your attention too? For a crooked detective, I'd say you're pretty devoted.
Maybe I am. I've always respected fearless women like her.
Yeah.
And besides, it's devotion that got our customer satisfaction rate topping 80%. That said, the guarantee applies to real customers only. Suckers don't get the same deal.
Corrupt and methodical. Gotta have a system, right? Huh?
Damn, guess Hatamoto's a popular man in his field. Mikiko did say he's appearing on TV a bunch lately.
Hey, Kaito. You think Mikiko-san's into sweets?
Oh, yeah. If memory serves, she always liked dessert with her coffee.
Noted. Thank you.
Haha.
Kaito here. What's up?
Guess what? I was able to salvage the data from that hard drive, damaged as it was.
No shit! Nice going, man. Anything useful on there?
Well, I did find something intriguing. scans of some under-the-table transactions. Though whether they're useful to you or not, that I cannot say.
Well, wanna fill me in anyway?
Okay, so these scans showed questionable wire transfer records. It seems it was a security company that burned down, but 17 years ago, it received very large sums of unspecified funds over the course of 7 years. And the source of these funds was a smartphone app developer called Devenir.
So, some smartphone company illegally funds a security firm. What for?
That, unfortunately, I could not find. I tried combing through their email history, but still nothing came up.
Alright.
Oh, and this Devenir? It doesn't seem to exist anymore. In fact, there are hardly any records of it operating. I'm tempted to think it's a dummy corporation, Kaito-san.
Huh. Now tell me that's not fishy.
Yeah.
Indeed. Alas, that's about all I managed to recover. However, I do intend on looking into this Devenir a bit further. Seeing as there isn't much about it on the web, I'll likely have to do some extra digging.
Appreciate all the help, Tsukumo.
Of course. Just ping me if there's anything else you need.
So now we got records of illegal wire transfers from a smartphone app company to a security company. And the guy who ran the security company, Ashizaki, was one of the founders of Crimson Lotus. Guess the smartphone company and Crimson Lotus had some sort of agreement between them then.
Guys, this is bad. It's Mikiko-san.
What, she gone? That's what I figured. Yep, I thought so.
Where is she?
She left?
I don't know. The window was open when I got here.
She's smart.
Mikiko, where the hell did you go? Is she seriously going after Crimson Lotus again?
Oh, not good.
You know something?
Oh, no?
Numbnuts here. Doesn't know a damn thing.
He can speak for himself. Now talk.
Well, it's just that Mikiko-san might be...
Senda! Whatever she decides to do, we see it through to the end. That was the deal, wasn't it?
You trying to turn Mikiko into a criminal? You know detectives are supposed to protect their clients, right?
We are protecting our client by not letting you interfere with her work.
You know, Igarashi, I really can't stand the sight of you. I'll just have to beat the truth out of you then.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh.
In fact, I've been dreaming of the day I get to cave in your skull! Let's go, Kaito!
Here we go! Now we're talking!
Ow. I'm in a tiny, tiny room. With a vase! Yes, thank you, vase! Vase! To the face! Oh yeah! Oh, I have the whole office. Never mind.
Come on, done already? Die!
Oh, I didn't get it? That's dumb. Oh yeah! God damn!
Oh, what's up? Hit yourself! Die!
Wow.
Do this! Get me!
Ah. Yeah, he really got me bad with that one. Ooh, a Z, and there was another one I saw. Oh, shit. That's my back. Ow, ow. Oh, you missed. What is this? I want whatever this is. Zone? Catch! Oh, God, it worked. Tackle! Ow. Got him. Whew.
Spill it. Where'd Mikiko run off to? Talk!
You really think you can save Mikiko-san? The guy who left her in the dust for the Matsugane family.
Fuck you.
Believe me, Kaito. Her anguish runs deeper and darker than you can possibly fathom. She's fueled by a hatred too hot to be contained. That is, until she kills her target.
Just what do you know about Mikiko, huh?
A lot, actually. Collecting June wasn't all she had us do. There was another thing she asked us to look into, which is how we learned of suffering that'd push anybody over the edge.
Tell me.
I'll ask you again. Do you really think you can save Mikiko-san? You got the balls to face the misery she's going through and accept what she's become?
I like that you took a second to think about
My
it.
mind's already made up. I'm gonna save Mikiko. Don't give a rat's ass if I die trying.
Well said. Then let's go.
Huh? Go where?
To Ijincho, Yokohama. I'll fill you in on the drive. Any unfinished business you have, go take care of it now.
Come to think of it, June's still over at the office. Better go check in on him. Probably a good idea. No, 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 no! Save me, restaurant!
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I was looking for a restaurant, and then the purple guy showed up, and then I panicked and I ran. I know that that's not the important thing right now, but it is important to me. Alright, where is June? June, you are not my son. This is confirmed now.
Oh, Kaito! Where's Mom?
Don't worry, she got out all right. Turns out she never killed anyone either.
What do you mean? Whew, that's good news. Glad to hear my mom's not a killer.
We still don't know who the culprit is, though. And I'm running short on leads.
Wait, then where is Mom now?
Don't want the kid to worry anymore.
About that. She's still got some stuff to take care of. But she said she'll be back once it's all handled.
Yeah? What kind of stuff would that be?
That I don't know. Maybe shopping?
Wow, you're a really shit liar.
Shopping? Now? Okay then. So, what are your plans?
Actually, June, you and I are gonna hang for a bit.
We are?
Yeah. After all you've been through looking for your mom, I figure we could both use a break. Grand tour of Kamurocho sound good?
Hell yeah! Let's do it!
Then let's hit the streets.
Okay!
Who knows what'll happen in the Eugene show? Better make the most of this, because I don't want to have any regrets. Might be a good idea to take June around and visit Higashi or Hoshino. I'll head back to Igarashi once I'm done.
That way, huh?
It's the stairs that lead out of here. Head to Bato when ready. Shirakiba, huh? Kaito-san, were you able to find Mikimoto-san? Forgot about Shirakiba. Left him at the hospital. Yeah, I found her, but it's complicated, though. I'm at M-Side Cafe in Kamuro Theater. Would you like to have a chat? Stop by if I feel like it. Yeah, it feels like there are a few places we can stop by, so I figure we'll go and do that before we go to the final battle. Oh, shit. Can I just say how great this game plays? It plays like a fucking dream. Thank you. I saw a thing here. Let's see. Did I smell something or did I hear something? Is it the cat? Is it the kitty cat? Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. I don't hear. I don't think it's a cat. I think it's a smell. Ah, damn it, I left the area. Okay. It's like right in the middle here. Maybe it's a sight thing. Ah! I hear cat! Meow meow!
This right here.
Yay! I got the kitty cat. Hooray! I save it a day. Ah, Game Center Charles. So there's Charles. And then there's Hoshino at Genda Law. And then, yeah, the closest one is definitely gonna be Shirakawa. We'll go see Shirakawa first. Wait, what's up here? What's up here? Ah, smells! Oh, a bronze plate. Nice. Hello, Shirakawa.
Ah, gentlemen, you're back.
Yeah, just thought I'd check in.
All right. So we're dealing with a serial murderer targeting the young business elite in Kamurocho. Would revenge against Crimson Lotus for the Natsume arson be part of that motive?
Not sure. But I'm gonna tap Igarashi's brain in a bit. He seems to know a lot about it.
I see.
What about you? You gonna be here in town a while?
Yes. At least until Mikiko-san comes back.
Why don't you head on back to your place in Chiba? You can leave the rest to me.
I can't. There are still some things I have to do.
Oh yeah? Like, get a happy ending?
What? Don't be ridiculous. How do you even know what that is?
I mean, I have been in Kamurocho a while now.
Ah!
Dear me. What exactly is this town teaching our youth?
Well, oh, that was interesting.
I've never once...
Oh, whoopsie.
I've never once visited a sex shop, nor do I ever intend to. Such acts demand love.
Come on. A little rub and tug won't hurt you. You need a go-to spot? Just ask.
Could you not? You're in the presence of a minor.
And I guarantee you that minor has probably masturbated. I mean, like, I was masturbating, like, by the time I was, like, 14. And this kid's easily, like, you know, like that age, you know? Is that not a thing I should say in a video? It may not be good for me.
You some kind of
Don't go
gorilla?
picking fights, you kid.
You some kind of gorilla? Kind of, yeah. Oh, we're close to getting to law office. We may as well go there now. Okay. Ooh, I hear cat.
Let's go, Kaito!
No, I hear cat. Must save cat.
This right
Hello,
here.
kitty. Hello, kitty, kitty. Fearless binding. Ooh, what does that do, I wonder? Well, let's find out. Oop, that's the wrong button. Ooh, it's better than the regular binding. Yeah, we'll take that. I still have nothing, you know, like, for that. Oh, well.
We going?
Yeah, we're gonna go visit Hoshino-kun. See how him and Saori-san are getting on. Did I just smell something?
Something's...
Oh, it's a vision thing. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Genda-sensei. He said he and Masagane were brothers in arms. The boss did say he got in a lot of fights when he was younger. Memories of Masagane and Genda-sensei. Oh, Hammer of Will. That's pretty cool. Oh.
What have we here?
Stiff boxers? Why would you put them in the freezer? But I can put them on. Okay, yeah, we'll do. I was just thinking I need some for that. Hoshino-kun!
Yo, Hoshino-kun. Flying solo today?
Yeah, and Saori-san's gone out too. Oh? Who's this young man, Kaito-san?
He's a client. Been looking for his mom.
Wow. I'm impressed you came to make this request on your own.
Even brought my own payment. A 20 million yen watch.
That you stole from your father. I feel like that needs to be mentioned.
20 million? You're joking, right?
Seems to be legit. His dad's the CEO of some huge venture company. Says he jacked it from his collection.
Say, would you consider introducing me to your father? Does he need a legal consultant?
Huh?
Not the time, Hoshino-kun.
Sorry, just a little lawyer humor.
That was nice. I like that.
Truth be told, I'd love to be a consultant for some mega venture. Whenever I think about marriage, I reflect on yearly income and savings more than ever before. Although Saori-san never seems to want to talk about that with me.
Oh. Alright. Now we shall go and see Higashi. I got this wonderful thing where if I do the reflect, oh god. Oh, so painful.
Got a little work.
But yeah, I got this cool thing where if I do the like reflect thing, then I actually get a like a boost to my attack speed. I'll show you here. Watch this. Yeah! Now I'm a lot faster. It's like the hidden arts. I like it. Ow. Wow! Ow. Sir. Me no appreciate. Get down.
Don't go picking fights you can't win.
Yay! See, I thought, going and seeing these people would be bigger events than they're making them out to be. I thought they may, take up the end of this episode. Because, we're already a good, almost 30 minutes in, so I thought, yeah, maybe this will be the end of it. But, and then we do, one more episode, but, yeah, maybe not. Looks like a status update from Talk. Oh! Kaito-san, I finally finished that job for Genda-sensei. I'll be back tomorrow morning. You ever find the husband? He said he tried to run out of the divorce proceedings, right? Yeah, ran off into the mountains with his son. We eventually cornered him on a lake in one of those swan boat things. You have any ideas how hard it is to chase someone in one of those? My legs are dead after all that paddling. Damn, sounds like another day on the job. We always get stuck doing shit, whether it's in Kamurocho or Ijincho. You say that again. Well, I'll be back soon, so hold down the fort, alright? Sure thing. Don't forget to bring me back a souvenir.
Ooh, who's hitting you up?
Takayuki Yagami. I call him Tak. He's my boss, and, sort of like a partner in the biz.
Is he strong?
Well, to an extent. But there's no way he could take me. I think.
Whoa, he must be pretty tough, though, if you're working for him.
Tough enough to count on in a pinch, yeah. I'll introduce you when I get the chance.
Man, imagine seeing Kaito's boss in action. Sounds awesome.
I love it. Just because I do love Kaito. I do love like Kaito, but I also love Yagami. Oh my god, it's so cool. Is Higashi here? Higashi!
Yo, Higashi.
Kaito Aniki, what's good? By the way, whose kid is that?
Remember the kid who was making a ruckus at Charles? Voila.
Ah, so this is him. Why is he with you then?
Well, long story. We're looking for his mom. That'd be Mikiko.
Whoa. Hang on, so he's Mikiko's son?
Yep. And we found out she's still alive, too.
No way! That's great!
Hey, so this is Higashi-kun. You were in Mom's diary too. He's like a little brother you just can't rely on. That's you, right?
Oh, that's not true.
Hey, Mikiko-san really said that about me?
She also wrote, he acts like a tough guy, but he's sweet if a little wimpy. Not sure he's cut out to be a Yakuza.
What?
Well, Higashi, next time you see Mikiko, show her what a badass manager you are and make her eat those words.
You bet I will, Aniki.
Okay, that was cool. That was cool.
Aniki, if there's anything I can help out with, let me know.
Appreciate it. But I gotta take care of my own problems.
I hear ya. But you better give me the full scoop when it's all over, got it?
Deal. We'll all reminisce about the good old days. You, me, and Mikiko.
Oh. God, I'm really hoping for a happy ending here, but you know, doesn't always happen. Oh, okay, I was like, how do I get out? I was trapped! Haha! The child is trapped inside! I'm free! I'm free! Ha ha ha! Oh, he's catching up to me!
Hey! Slow down!
No! Besides, we're here. Wait, what? What? Oh. That guy's coming for me. I gotta save. I have to save before he beats the shit out of me. That way I can load this save if I fuck up. Because I've done a lot and I don't want to have to go back to an autosave. You've got almost all the brawler. Oh, sorry, not the brawler, the stat stuff. I unlocked a new skill. Oh, Hammer of Will. Oh, triangle after getting hit. That's nice. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Upgrading these.
Say your prayers.
Got him! Ha ha! I got my revenge!
Fights you can't win.
Fuck yeah! Oh.
All right, let's go, Kaito.
Oh, that was worth it. Oh, that was worth it. Oh. Oh, that was awesome. I was literally about to go to go to the Bato agency. Now I gotta go and I gotta, guys, really? Wow. After what I just went through, that is nothing.
They got no hope.
Got a little workout in at least.
Yeah. But I gotta go back to, let's see, the drugstore. Where's the drugstore? There it is. It's close by. I'm gonna go to the drugstore and fully stock up on my stuff, and then we'll continue on. It actually is really cool, like, running around with this kid, honestly. It's fun having someone, like, cheer you on and everything while you're doing this, you know? It's really cool. I like it. Ooh, another purple guy. This is the one who beat me before.
Kaito!
Fuck yeah! Oh, that's so cool. That was another one that I got. I'm glad.
Nice work.
Oh, yeah, didn't even look at him either. I love it. Bam! Oh. I just keep slapping him away! Oh yeah! Fuck off! Oh wow.
You can fight, you can't win.
That was badass. Oh my god. Oh, that was so much fun. Oh, I love fights like that. I'm gonna go in this restaurant after I beat up these guys, get my health up, and then we'll go. Kid, I'm gonna treat you to the nicest meal you probably ever had. Never mind, you have a rich father. No, never mind. Single... Ooh, superior single-cut copy. Ooh, yes. And, you know what? We gotta get a Conrye salad to go with that. And some grilled garlic. I mean, why not? And you know what? A premium malt draft.
I'm starving.
You may have a sip of my beer, child.
delicious.
A sip. And no, I do not promote underage drinking. I don't. That's why I said they could have a sip. They couldn't actually have a lot of it, just a sip of it so they can get a taste for it.
Alright, let's go, Kaito.
Alright, this is it.
All finished up on your end, Kaito?
Yo, look out!
Don't worry, he won't bite. Turns out your mom asked this bum to look after you.
Yeah, right. Like I'd ever buy that. No frickin' way.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't know you were Mikiko's kid when this all started.
You tried to kidnap me on multiple occasions. By force! I hope you get struck by lightning!
I was only doing my job. You should have just came along quietly.
Seriously? Who'd be dumb enough to just go along with some shady Yakuza? You even have a brain in your head?
What? Well, of course I do. You're the brainless one.
All right, kids, settle down. Senda, don't we have places to be?
Ah, right. The boss is waiting. You ready, Kaito?
Am I forgetting anything? No, I think I'm good. Pretty much ready.
Good to go.
Okay, let's hit the road. Oh, but the kid's gotta stay. Boss wants to talk mano a mano.
That right.
What? Why can't I come with?
Because I said so, twerp.
Jerk. Be that way.
I'll tell him what's about to happen. I'd be best if June stays back.
June, just chill in my office and I'll get you a souvenir. Sound good?
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Mom's not really out shopping, is she?
Of course not.
You'll bring her back, right?
You bet.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh.
Make sure nothing bad happens to her. Got it?
I will do my best, kid.
That's a promise. You'll see her again real soon.
Remember, you promised.
God, what an annoying little punk. Cocky as hell, too.
Damn right. So, Igarashi, why Ijincho? Wasn't everything going down in Kamurocho?
It just so happens that Rhizome, the precursor to Crimson Lotus, is having a reunion today. The venue's a hotel in Ijincho, and every founding member of that group will be there. At least the ones who are still alive.
I'm guessing Mikiko wants every last one of them dead, doesn't she?
Uh-huh. On top of that, her final target's also planning to show. The one she wants dead the most.
You mean outside of Crimson Lotus? Who?
The one going around killing the founders of Crimson Lotus before she can.
Oh.
What the hell are you talking about? Why'd Mikiko want to take out who's ever killing her enemies? They've got a common goal, don't they?
Hell, you're a detective. Try using that old noggin of yours, why don't you? Primitive as you are, I'm sure you can piece it together, knowing what you know.
Yeah.
Plus, Ijincho's an hour away. How about we make like detectives and go over what we know?
Yeah. sounds a bit too buddy-buddy for me. Besides, I'm a punch first, go over shit later kind of guy.
Yeah, that's why we have talk.
Yeah, I can see that. However, if you were to, say, arrive at the truth on your own, then no one breaks confidentiality.
Ah.
Fine, I'll bite. So, the real killer, huh?
Well, let's do this, Brain. Who would Mikiko want dead even though they're killing Crimson Lotus for her?
There is one thing that's been bugging me. That security company owner, Ashizaki. His office was set on fire, but the point of burning the place wasn't to kill him. After all, he was shot up on the roof. So the killer must have torched it for another reason.
Oh, starting with the motive. Not bad. Go on.
So there's our problem. Why would the killer want to burn the office? I'm thinking.
To destroy evidence.
There was some evidence that would incriminate the killer. So they burned the place to get rid of it.
Interesting. And?
I think I know just what the killer was trying to hide.
The hard drive.
I asked a buddy of mine to pull the data from a burnt hard drive I picked up at the scene. What he found were records of illegal wire transfers to the security company. And the company sending the cash was a smartphone app developer that isn't around anymore. I'd wager the killer'd want to have these records erased.
Hey, you're good. Didn't think you'd get your hands on those. By the way, that smartphone app company, you're talking about Devenir, I assume.
Okay, how the hell do you know?
It was thanks to Mikiko-san, really. She requested we look into a certain someone. Over the course of our investigation, we learned about a dummy company called Devenir. And as you can guess, Devenir was created as a front for this certain someone. He used it to directly employ Crimson Lotus. From cover-ups to customer service, they handled all sorts of trickier than usual jobs.
Huh.
So you're saying this guy's the one who's been killing off the Crimson Lotus founders?
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, who could it be? Here's a hint. Mikiko-san approached us anonymously. Why do you think she'd do that?
Well, you guys could have broken confidentiality and let it slip that she was alive, right? After all, her plan was to take out Crimson Lotus without leaving a trace.
Oh!
Sure, but that's just one reason.
I just thought of something. She wouldn't want people to know she was alive, right? Her husband was looking for her at the beginning of the game, right? Seemingly out of nowhere, despite her being quote-unquote dead for the last 2 years. Why would he all of a sudden want us to look into her again? It doesn't make sense. Unless he figured out that she was alive because he's the real culprit. At least that's what I'm going with. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, because he hasn't seemed like that horrible of a person. Although the knife thing with his son, yeah, no, that was super fucked up. So maybe, I don't know. I'm spitballing here, but it's the only thing I can think of. Because, you know, there's no way it's some, like, faceless villain we haven't seen up until this point, because we're about to go to the final battle, so, yeah.
There's someone aside from Crimson Lotus who she doesn't want knowing she's alive. As a matter of fact, Mikiko-san never even contacted this person about it. Even though you'd think this would be the first person she'd run to after getting her memories back.
Wait a goddamn minute.
All coming together.
This is insane. Could this person really be the killer? I'm going for it. I still think it's him.
Kyoya Sadamoto? You're saying he's the one killing the founders of Crimson Lotus?
Yep, you got it. And Mikiko-san has the same idea.
But why?
What? So then, he was trying to erase his ties with Crimson Lotus? No, hang on. Crimson Lotus's founders were the ones who set fire to Mikiko's family's house. Why the hell would Sadamoto have connections with the guys who burned his wife's family alive?
Oh, so you picked up on that. Then you'll like this next bit. Sadamoto's dummy company, Devenir. It had records from 17 years ago of illicit wire transfers to Ashizaki's security company. Know what that means?
Yeah, I figured that out too. Actually, it's weird. 17 years is way before Mikiko and Sadamoto got married. But Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus were connected back then, right? So what the hell's going on?
Just think of it like this. The Natsume family arson falls under questionable ties between Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus.
Oh.
That would mean... Oh, that's crazy! Sadamoto was involved in the arson?
Ken Mochi did say that, like, he told us that no one was supposed to be there, that they were supposed to be on vacation. Is that Sadamoto? Is he the person he was talking about? Probably at this point.
Bingo. What happened 2 years ago was Mikiko-san learned the truth. Then Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus tried to silence her.
That's why her memories came back when she saw him on the TV. She had like so much like venom in her voice when she talked about him, and she mentioned how smug he was. So yeah, like it makes sense.
All right, Igarashi. No more guessing games.
Who is Kyoya Sadamoto really?
Just who the hell is Kyoya Sadamoto really?
The fucking devil. The type who'd make a Yakuza piss himself.
The devil? How so?
It all started with Rhizome, an event club Kenmochi started during his college days. Rhizome was like any other event group. You get together with friends, throw parties, go on live tours, and make a little cash. Guess they weren't making much back then. Then enters Kyoya Sadamoto, a business admin major at the same college. He started showing up as their advisor and turned everything around. They all ate up Sadamoto's words and expanded their services into some pretty gray territory. Since Sadamoto considered himself their advisor, he wasn't officially part of the group. But his talent, his accomplishments, and charisma had them wrapped around his finger.
And that Rhizome bunch went on to found Crimson Lotus?
Yeah, mainly around Kenmochi. Sadamoto already started his own business as a student. By the time he graduated, he was asking Crimson Lotus to do his dirty work. On the outside, he ran his business like some typical ambitious startup. But I'm sure he had guys coming after him. Probably made himself lots of enemies. It's what happens when you straddle both sides of the law. I bet it wasn't uncommon for him to deal with unhappy customers.
Guess it must have been convenient having his own personal cleanup crew.
Bet your ass it was. Sadamoto's company saw steady growth because of it. But eventually, that growth started to fizzle out. What was once a promising startup with tons of investment capital found itself in dire straits. That's when he set his sights on Mikiko-san's parents, the Natsumes.
Oh God. Did he really kill the Natsumes?
So you're saying you know for sure Sadamoto had a hand in the arson?
Yes. Though it'd be more accurate to say he was the primary offender. It was about 15 years ago. Sadamoto heard about a property development plan from Kenmochi, who was a real estate broker at the time. Would have been a mighty lucrative deal, but the Natsumes were the only ones who wouldn't sell.
Which led to threats and burning the place down. Classic land shark bullshit.
Oh, if only it had stopped at that. Now listen. What makes Sadamoto such a devil is what he did with the info Kenmochi brought him. He reworked it into a plan to fix all of his own company's problems in one fell swoop.
How's that work?
Kaito, the Natsume family was one of the richest in the area. If you include their property and stocks, they were worth tens of billions in assets. And since Sadamoto was struggling with funds at the time, he decided to help himself to that fortune.
But he couldn't pull that off unless... No way!
Yeah. Marrying Mikiko-san was all part of his master plan.
Motherfucker!
That's insane!
Clearly, the man has a way with people. Call it an uncanny knack for charm. His college circles treat him like a guru. They say he's a living legend. Even his company seems to be under his spell. And as we know, Crimson Lotus was always ready and willing to take up any of his dirty jobs. So, you can see now how the Natsumes must have fallen for his honest young businessman facade. After he had the parents eating out of his palm, he discovered their younger daughter had a stalker, while the older one was dating a Yakuza.
Wait, what do I have to do with this?
You should know, Kaito. Sadamoto used you too.
Me?
How am I part of his plan?
How the hell could Sadamoto use me at any point in time?
Well, when Mikiko-san first met him, she told him she was seeing someone and thinking of marriage. Now, how do you think he responded to it? Surprise, surprise. He actually supported it.
He did?
Well, he figured if you were serious about her, you'd quit the Yakuza. If you needed cash, he'd go convince her parents. If it was a lawyer you needed, he would have arranged one. He had lots of reasonable suggestions.
He really offered all that?
I'm sure Sadamoto knew how hard it was for a Yakuza to leave the life. Not to mention, the Matsugane family had its own problems at the time, right? In any case, he knew you were locked in, and convinced Mikiko-san of the same. You both did exactly what he wanted. Then, once you were out of the picture, Sadamoto made his move on Mikiko-san. I imagine her parents might have even encouraged it. And after the marriage was official, Sadamoto simply had to bide his time until the Natsume house burned down and their fortune was his to claim. Guy's a monster in human skin, right? And it seems his marriage was more of a shotgun wedding. I'm almost certain the kid was conceived as part of the plan to push her into marrying him. In other words, June was nothing more to Sadamoto than a tool for making money. I feel terrible for Mikiko-san and June.
Dear fucking God, yeah. Plus, another thing I just want to say real quick is the fact that these two couldn't be more opposites, like Sadamoto and Kaito. Kaito is a person who was 100%, like, you know, driven by his emotions, whereas Sadamoto is 100% driven by his evil ambitions. He's cold, calculating, and feels nothing for anyone but himself. Whereas Kaito cares more about other people than he does himself. So, yeah, it's just so interesting that we have two polar opposites here. How did Mikiko catch on?
When did she figure out what her husband really was?
About 2 years ago, Sadamoto got hammered, rare for him, and fell asleep in his study with the computer on. That's when she stumbled upon his email exchange with Kenmochi. Of course, that set off alarms in her head, so she dug through more of his inbox. It wasn't long before she knew the ugly truth. But then Sadamoto woke up. When he realized what she saw, he got violent.
I doubt Mikiko would go down easy to some pencil-pushing civvy.
Well, it turns out she did go down easy. We're talking about a guy who deals in the criminal underworld. He's very likely accustomed to using force.
What happened after Mikiko got attacked?
She said her memories got fuzzy after that. She was probably drugged. And Sadamoto had Crimson Lotus clean up his mess.
Holy fuck balls. I think that about wraps it up for now.
Gotta say, I'm impressed you did all that research. No wonder you called yourselves Tojo Clan R&D.
Well, that's what happens when you know society like the back of your hand. The whole R&D thing might have been my idea. But it's only because we know our shit.
All right.
So, how's it feel? That asshole Sadamoto played you like a fiddle and tore you apart from the woman you loved.
It doesn't matter. I made my choice.
Ha! That's the lamest shit I ever heard. I thought you'd blow a fuse.
That said, I'll feel a hell of a lot better if I can just clock him one time real good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go knock his goddamn lights out.
Hey there, future Brandon here. So, at this point, I figure that we're gonna cut off this episode here because after this point, I kept recording because I had no idea when I was gonna hit the end of the game. I didn't know if I was going to a final battle or if there was a bigger section, and it did turn out that there was a bigger section after this, enough to fill, you know, an entire episode by itself. So, I figure that we're gonna cut it here, now having learned that Sadamoto is the super evil villain, and we're gonna be heading toward the finale next time. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Next time, we are gonna face off against Sadamoto and hopefully save Mikiko from all this darkness that surrounded her for so long. So, thanks again, and as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe it if you are not already. Ring that bell for all the notifications and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.